What's up everybody, Steven Z Killer here, bringing you a brand new video. But before that, 75% of you guys watching right now are not subscribed. Damn! That means two things. 75% of you guys are either returning or brand new to the channel. If so, hopefully this is the video that gets you hit that subscribe button today. Do it. What's up everybody? How you guys doing today? The Game Awards are on the way, and I've never done this before, but I've been seeing a lot of people do this, and I decided I'll do a stream today where I sit down and I do my live voting to the Game Awards. Now, besides the Game of the Year award nominees, I don't know about anything else. How's everyone doing today? If you guys aren't unaware or are wondering what this is all about, I'm going to do my own votes. And there may be some categories where I may ask you guys what your guys' opinion on, or what you guys would vote for, and stuff like that. Yes, the new reaction to the Skibidi Toilet did hit 100,000 views in a 24-hour time frame. That was awesome. But, yeah, we're going to be doing some voting. We're going to be watching a video on the nominees. We're going to watch a video that's on Twitter right now for the nominees, but we're going to hang out for a little bit. It's going to be kind of it's going to be like an hour long or so stream. I got something I have to do in about 2 hours, less than 2 hours actually. So, but I'm going to be giving my opinion on who I'm voting for. And I will vote live with you guys. And if you guys disagree with my votes, that's up to you. Everyone has their own opinion. Hey, Ace with the gifted membership. Ryan, no, this is not a members like requesting live reaction stream. No. Appreciate it for the gifted membership. Ace, appreciated. So, we're just going to be hanging out for a little bit. We're going to talk. We're going to go through this video on the nominees. And then I will do my own voting and stuff. Do I remember you? No. No worries, Ryan. I saw I knew what I was titling this stream, and I knew it would probably get some people confused. And I'll say this right now. Not every live reaction stream guarantees you guys being able to send me a video. The only day that it's guaranteed is Saturday or Sunday, depending if I have to move it Sunday. But it's on the weekend. When I do live reaction streams for the weekend, those are guaranteed days that I will be taking requests from members. But it'll be once a week kind of thing. So if I have another stream during the week where I have a live reaction in the title, that's something I have planned out and stuff like that. That's all. Hey, King Metal, enjoy the membership and thank your gifter. No, I do not remember you either. You have to show up to the stream quite often for me to memorize your name and or remember you whatsoever. Like Ace, Ryan, that one dude, Kenny, even though he does go by a different name. But I know Kenny as Kenny. And a bunch, George, like a lot of you guys that I do know the most are here often. So if you want me to remember your name or have any like clue who you are, show up more often to the streams. Hang out with me. Talk with me. Although, don't break any of the rules and don't be annoying. Link, the rules have been updated in the description. Babers, yes. I do remember you, Babers. Anybody who's a mod, of course I'm going to remember you. And or anyone who's a long-time member like Ryan. Look at that fancy ass Z. Also George with the orange Z. He's about to get a fancy Z. Hayden, what up? But yeah, we're gonna be getting into the votes and everything, and it's gonna be honestly, I feel like this year is going to be a good year. Last year was really good. The fight between God of War Ragnarok and Elden Ring was such a highlight of that year for Game of the Year. And either way, I was happy. And I'm happy Elden Ring won, and at the same time, I still wish God of War won, but it would probably be this vice versa thing. You got the blue Z? Yeah, you do. Second time watching one of my streams and you gained a membership? Well, enjoy that membership. Check out the emotes. Look at Hayden. He showed off all the emotes you now have access to, Metal King. Elden Ring versus God of War was legendary. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I actually wish Elden Ring came out a different year from God of War, because I think both of them, like I said last year, they both deserve Game of the Year. They both deserve it. I wish there was the year prior or something like that, because let's be honest, I think the last year's Game of the Year was fucking, what was it? I know it was shit. Vote Spider-Man 2 for everything, or I unsub. I don't think I'm being unreasonable. Shut up, Toon. I'm not voting Spider-Man for everything. But Spider-Man is going to get a couple votes here from me. But there are other choices for me. There are other choices for me. But at the same time, I don't know everything. I don't know all the categories. We're going to watch a video, a 10-minute video that goes through all the categories and nominees. And then we'll be going through the website. Already logged into the website, so I have it set up where we can start voting soon. For me personally, this is definitely the year for either Spider-Man getting Game of the Year or Resident Evil 4's remake. I'll be happy, just like with Elden Ring versus God of War, I'll be happy with either one. Oh, I will be pausing. I will be pausing soon. Don't worry. Also, I'm going to say this right now. Some of the people I've seen on Twitter who are like baffled or think it's stupid that Resident Evil 4's remake should not be part or even considered nominated for anything because it's just a remake. Go fucking shove a cactus up your ass. That game is beyond, I will even say, it stands its own. It is a homage to the original Resident Evil 4, yes, but it's its own unique things. They did a bunch of good changes for the game and made it better. But at the same time, it has the spirit of the original. I know Baldur's Gate is going to be one of those games that is going to be a high contender for Game of the Year. Yes, I do know that. I know Baldur's Gate 3 is, but me personally, I haven't played it. At the same time, I wanted to try playing it, but I never got the chance to. Who knows? I may in the future. I'll still bitch about it getting Game of the Year, but I can understand it getting Game of the Year. I'll still bitch though. What do you think about the upcoming game Skull and Bones? Never heard of it. Don't know anything about it. I don't know if Mario Wonder will win. Mario Wonder, honestly, it came out at the same time as Spider-Man, but let's be honest, What was everyone talking about that same weekend? Everybody, and still to this day, people are talking about Spider-Man 2. So between Mario and Spider-Man, online-wise, everyone was on the floor and talking about Spider-Man. Way more. So... Mario Wonder could win Best Multiplayer. It's a multiplayer game? Hey, Babers! Thank you for promoting the, By the way, mods, if you guys get the chance to, anytime you guys want to post it, please just post my second channel's link in the chat if people ask for it, and or every so often. I got you, Ace. Well, Sonic Frontier didn't come out this year, so there's no way, even if it got an update, that's not gonna make it happen. Hey, with the Z Legend membership of 36 months, TJ! I had no idea that this was happening. It was kind of out of the blue, kind of in like originally I was going to stream Alan Wake 2, but I had some stuff that I had to take care of, and I was like, I also want to do this. I wanted to do this stream where I go through, I talk with the chat, and I hang out with the chat for a little bit while we go through the Game of the Year award stuff, because I will be streaming this when it happens on December, I believe December 7th is when it is. You're not wrong, you're not wrong. Let me pin one of these comments. There we go. Later, Kenny. Actually, Kenny, before you go, what is your vote for Game of the Year between the nominees? But we will be diving into the video shortly, so don't worry. We will be diving in a few minutes, and then we'll go through the voting system myself. Tech Gogeta's OST still top tier? Yes. I haven't changed the background music I have set for this in such a long time. I just like the Gogeta themes. I have sudden urge to watch. I actually, no joke, Tune. I watched that the other day on stream. Not the other day, like maybe a week or two ago. But I watched it on stream again. We're gonna be voting and checking out the nominees for all the categories of Game of the Year stuff. Alright. Got about 30 people watching right now, and we're going to move into the video right now. So let me pop up the video. Wrong one. Where's the video? There it is. Boom. There it is. This was on Twitter, so I had to do some adjustments and stuff. Alright. I have it at halfway point, but if I need to turn it up or turn it down, I trust my mods to let me know. So. Alright. Wait, what are you plotting? Oh, okay. Never mind, you're not plotting anything. Why does symbiote suit Peter sound like angry Matt Pat? You know, I can kind of hear that. Oh, I want either Spider-Man 2 or Resident Evil 4 Remake Game of the Year tune. One or the other, I'm good with either. Alright, let's check out the nominees together, chat. I want to turn off the background music. The sound actually seems low, so I'm going to turn it up a little bit.
There have been so many great
Does that sound good to you guys?
games in 2023, and on Thursday, December 7th, we will celebrate the best.
Or should I just turn it up all the way? Because that still sounds too low. Oh, I'm going to put it up all the way. Yeah, I know. Game of the Years are at the end. I know. But I actually already know the nominees for that. I already know the nominees for that. That's the one thing I already know about. Kind of soft? Okay. I will turn it up just a slit.
Best of the best.
That seems okay to me. But if I need to turn it up anymore, let me know. A little louder. Okay. There we go.
At the 10th Annual Game Awards, streaming live everywhere from right here at the Peacock Theater in Los Angeles.
Alright, as of right now, is that good? That's better? Okay. Much better? Alright, cool. Alright, just making sure,
I'm Jeff Keighley, and it is finally time to reveal the nominees across more than 30 categories. And to help select the winners, you can vote in all categories starting now at thegameawards.com.
Which we'll be doing after this video.
This is going to be a very special TGA filled with new game announcements from teams around the world.
That's also what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to all the announcements, all the game stuff, like the trailers. That's always a fun time.
Have much more to share. But now, I am honored to get to the task at hand. Here are the nominees as selected by our voting jury for the Game Awards 2023. For Best Performance, the nominees are Ben Starr as Clive, Final Fantasy XVI. Cameron Monaghan as Cal Kestis, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Idris Elba as Solomon Reed, Cyberpunk 20.
Now if I no, it still doesn't. Okay, so I have to. I'm so used to pressing the space bar to pause. So on Twitter, I can't do that. Okay. I have to manually press pause on this. Okay.
Some Liberty. Melanie Liebert as Saga Anderson, Alan Wake 2. Neil Newbon as Astarion, Baldur's Gate 3. And Yuri Lowenthal as Peter Parker, Marvel's Spider-Man 2. For Best...
I would say from the actor or the voices I know, I don't know this guy.
Star as Clive, Final Fantasy 16. Cameron.
I would say second choice probably because I haven't played the game myself. Jedi Survivor is a pretty good game. I do know it was really good this year.
Monahan is Cal
And I know a lot of people like this guy with being the main character.
Kestis, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Idris Elba as Solomon Reed.
Good actor. Never played Cyberpunk though.
Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty. Melanie Liber.
I'm playing the game right now. I haven't finished Alan Wake 2, but I don't know if I'd give her best performance.
Bird as Saga Anderson, Alan Wake 2. Neil Newbon as Astarion, Baldur's Gate 3.
No idea.
And Yuri
I'd definitely be voting for Spider-Man for this one.
Lowenthal as Peter Parker, Marvel's Spider-Man 2. For Best Ongoing Game, the nominees...
Oh, wait. YouTube link? Oh. Okay. Well, if that's the case, I have an easier time now. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me just move that to that. And this to this. And we'll turn that off.
For Best Performance, the nominees are Ben Starr as Clive, Final Fantasy
Thank you,
16.
Toon.
Cameron Monaghan as Cal Kestis, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Idris Elba as Solomon Reed, Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty.
I generally did not know that there was an actual official YouTube page for the Game Awards. I don't know why I didn't think about just going and looking this up.
Melanie Liburd as Saga Anderson, Alan Wake 2. Neil Newbon as Astarion, Baldur's Gate 3. And Yuri Lowenthal as Peter Parker, Marvel's
But yeah, I'd probably be
2.
voting for
For
Peter
Best
Parker.
Ongoing Game, the nominees are
Ongoing game.
Apex Legends, Cyberpunk 2077, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Genshin Impact.
Yeah, I don't think it matters what I'm going to be voting for, to be honest with this one, because I don't really care for any of these. But I would probably be voting for
Apex Legends.
I don't care about Apex Legends anymore. I played it a long time ago. I enjoyed the game a fuck ton, years ago, but I just don't care about the game anymore. I've heard nothing but good things about the most recent updates for the game. So if I would choose a game that I don't think will win, but I think deserves to win, I think I would choose Cyberpunk.
2077, Final Fantasy 14.
Don't care about Final Fantasy personally.
Fortnite.
Don't care about Fortnite.
Genshin Impact.
And basically pay money for anime titties, the game. Probably going to win. It's either Genshin or Fortnite, let's be honest. It's either because kids or because of titties is going to win this one.
In the category of Best Multiplayer, presented by Discord, Baldur's Gate 3.
Wait. Okay. Baldur's Gate 3.
Diablo 4. Party Animals. Street Fighter 6. And Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
Okay.
Baldur's Gate 3.
I think Baldur's Gate 3 is going to win that. I think easily. Just because of the fact that you can have up to 4 players and stuff like that. And multiple different type of, storylines.
Diablo 4.
You can say the same thing for, I think, Diablo 4. But I don't know how good it was. Or, me personally, I played a little bit of Diablo 3 a long time ago. But I never got really into the Diablo series. But I don't know if Diablo 4 did the same things as, Diablo 2 and 3. Because I know those are the ones that people talk about the most.
Party Animals.
I think this was the game that was literally a ripoff of that one Steam game. I forget what it was. A slapstick party game shit.
Street Fighter 6. And Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
I think it's gonna be between Mario Bros. Wonder, which I'm shocked I didn't even know this was gonna be a multiplayer thing, or Baldur's Gate. But I'd probably say Baldur's Gate's gonna win.
The nominees for Best Art Direction are Alan Wake 2.
Art Direction, okay.
Hi-Fi Rush. Lies of P. Super Mario Bros. Wonder. And The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
Best Art Direction. Off the bat, I'm saying
Alan Wake 2.
Alan Wake 2 is good. I just don't know about art direction.
Hi-Fi Rush. Lies of P.
I think Liza P has a chance.
Super Mario Bros. Wonder. And The Legend.
I think it's between those three. Mario, Legend of Zelda, and Liza P. I think it's going to be one of those three. Most likely, though, I think Legend of Zelda is going to probably take the win here.
Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. For Best Score in Music, the nominees are Alan Wake 2, composer Petri Alonko; Baldur's Gate 3, composer Borislav Slavov; Final Fantasy XVI, composer Masayoshi Soken; Hi-Fi Rush, audio director Shuichi Kobori; and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, composed by Nintendo Sound Team.
I've not listened to any of these games' music. I don't know any of these.
Alan Wake 2.
Besides Alan Wake 2, but I don't think like from the music I've listened to, I don't think it's the best. I think it's good.
Composer Petri Alonko. Baldur's Gate 3, composer Borislav Slavov.
I do know Final Fantasy is well known for its music.
Final Fantasy 16.
This actually might be the one category Final Fantasy 16 is going to win. It's either that or maybe Legend of Zelda.
Composer Masayoshi Soken. Hi-Fi Rush, audio director Shuichi Kobori. And The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
It's probably going to be one of those two.
Composed by Nintendo Sound Team. The Best Audio Design nominees are
Audio
Alan
design.
Wake 2, Dead
Okay.
Space,
Oh.
Marvel's Spider-Man 2,
Oh.
and Resident Evil 4.
Oh! Oh no!
The Best Audio Design nominees are Alan Wake 2,
I played all these. Alan Wake does not win. Alan Wake does not win.
Dead Space, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, and Resident Evil 4.
This may come to a shock to you guys. I'm gonna say I'm voting probably Dead Space. I'm probably gonna vote Dead Space over Spider-Man and over Resident Evil 4. I know you guys are probably shitting yourselves. I love Resident Evil 4. I love Spider-Man, but the atmosphere and everything in the design for the audio of Dead Space is fucking magnificent. Dead Space, yeah. I'm gonna say I will choose Dead Space for audio design over Resident Evil 4 and over Spider-Man. Oh my, that is beyond the best chance for Dead Space to win something. But as long I'm gonna say this right now, as long as Alan Wake doesn't win this one, I'm okay with any of the other three. To be 100% though.
Dead Space, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, and Resident Evil 4. Best Adaptation recognizes excellence in authentically creating shows, movies, and other creative endeavors based on video game worlds and characters.
Oh, really? Ooh.
Here are
Okay.
this year's nominees for Best Adaptation. Castlevania Nocturne,
That was good. I've actually watched that. That was really fucking good.
Gran Turismo,
Eh. Oh, that's gonna be hard to beat. The Last of Us. That's gonna be hard to beat.
Last of Us, the Super Mario Brothers movie, and Twisted Metal.
I'm shocked. Okay, I haven't watched Twisted Metal. I haven't watched Twisted Metal. I know people are going, where's FNAF? Where's the FNAF movie? It wasn't that good. Sorry, it was a 5 out of 10. Shut the fuck up. Honestly, The Last of Us. I will say Twisted Metal might be up there, and I know people are going to say, oh, the Mario movie was fantastic. No, it was okay. It was good. Animation was fucking amazing. Story felt rushed. Needed another like a half hour or so. I feel like they rushed certain things. It should have been longer. And this, honestly, this is the runner-up. I would say this is the runner-up.
Nocturne, Gran Turismo.
Twisted Metal isn't that good. I haven't seen it, so I can't say fully, but and I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. They made another. Who cares? Who cares? It's a racing game movie thing. I don't give a fuck about this movie. If anything, I'm voting for The Last of Us for this. I think they deserve it. By the way, I have yet to finish The Last of Us. I haven't watched all episodes. I've only seen up to episode 3. And without even finishing the show, I'm saying it wins. I'm saying that right now. I've only watched up to episode 3 of The Last of Us TV series. And I already say it beats, from those 3 episodes alone, it beats all these other things. I'm just saying that right now.
Last of Us, the Super Mario Brothers movie, and Twisted Metal. For best narrative,
it's either The Last of Us or the Castlevania one. And if anything else wins, bullshit.
the nominees are
Best narrative.
Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3,
Okay.
Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty, Final
Isn't that just a DLC? I'm shocked they're doing that. Isn't that just like DLC they added this year or something?
Fantasy 16, and Marvel's Spider-Man
Spider-Man! I'm sorry.
2. Final Fantasy 3. The nominees are
The only thing I will
Alan
say
Wake 2,
is Baldur's Gate 3. This is definitely just between Baldur's Gate and 3 and probably
Baldur's Gate
Spider-Man.
3, Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty, Final Fantasy 16, and Marvel's Spider-Man.
I'm sorry. The story and the way it did Spider-Man 3. I don't give a fuck. I haven't played Baldur's Gate 3, but I don't give a fuck.
2. Games for Impact celebrate
That is my choice.
thought-provoking games with profound pro-social meaning. This year's nominees are A Space for
Wait, what's this one? What?
Profound pro-social meaning. This
Games for Impact. Wait.
Fantasy 16 and Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Games for Impact celebrates thought-provoking games with profound pro-social meaning.
So wait. Things outside of the game? Like it's talking about certain things that may impact things outside the game series? What?
This year's nominees are A Space for the Unbound,
I said Spider-Man 3. Well, you know what I meant. Spider-Man 2. What the chance of what?
This year's nominees are A Space for the Unbound, Chance of Sonar, Goodbye Volcano High, Chia, Terra Nil, and Venba.
I've heard of 0 of these games. How's it impact if I've heard 0? None of the above gets my vote.
For Best Independent Game, the nominees are
Ooh, okay.
Cocoon, Dave the Diver, Dredge, Sea of Stars, and Viewfinder.
Once again, games I've never even heard about. I haven't seen anyone talk about any of these games.
For Best Mobile Game, the nominees are
Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Just join.
Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, Honkai Star Rail, Hello
I'm going to assume we're going to see Genshin Impact here again.
Kitty Island Adventure, Monster Hunter Now, and Terra Nil.
Another one. I don't think I care about any of that stuff.
Best Community Support acknowledges a game for exceptional support, transparency, and responsiveness to players. The nominees are Baldur's Gate 3,
Okay.
Cyberpunk 2077,
Actually, wait. What do you mean by best?
and Terra Nil. Best Community Support acknowledges a game for exceptional support, transparency, and responsiveness to players.
Okay, so games that improve based off of the feedback they got from their fan base and the players that played their games, and they actually listened and fixed the shit.
The nominees are Baldur's Gate 3,
I really didn't hear much about anything wrong with Baldur's Gate 3 and or any complaints about it, so I'm shocked they had to really fix much. And or I don't doubt that they probably would have fixed things pretty fast because of how popular it got.
Cyberpunk.
I honestly think this had a huge increase in popularity thanks to the Cyberpunk anime that came out on Netflix last year or something. And not to mention with all the DLC stuff and the huge improvements to the support. Like, people are saying that it's a much better experience that they were looking forward to when it was supposed to be released, but we didn't get one on release. So they did improve a lot.
2077, Destiny 2.
Probably what I'm gonna say this right now. That's probably what Toon voted for. Destiny 2. I don't know. I don't play Destiny. Don't even. Oh, this is Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy 14, and No Man's Sky. And responsiveness to players. The nominees are Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk 2070.
Because of all the positivity towards Cyberpunk I've heard this year, on them improving and listening to the community like they have, like I've heard about. And I don't look out for this stuff. This is just stuff when I'm scrolling through Twitter and other like social medias and other videos and stuff like that. I haven't really heard much of the other games. The only one I've heard of was really Cyberpunk.
D7.
And maybe a little bit maybe of Destiny 2. But that's only because of Toon mostly. I'd probably vote Cyberpunk though.
Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, and No Man.
This was also a game that like crashed and burned on release, and everyone makes fun of it. So to hear that they've gotten better and they're, I guess, is a good thing. I ain't gonna play it though.
Sky. Okay, now it's time for Best Debut Indie Game, which recognizes a development team that hasn't been on the TGA stage before. In fact, these teams published their first game in 2023.
Okay, this is a cool little category. I'm probably not going to know a lot of these guys or these games, but I like the fact that they're doing that. Shout out to the people who just made games this year for the very first time and released them. That's awesome. Giving them a category, that's pretty nice.
The nominees are Cocoon, Dredge, Pizza Tower, Venba, and Viewfinder.
All games I've never heard of, and they actually talked about these ones before.
Pizza.
But I kind of just want to vote for Pizza Tower just because of the fucking that out of all of them, that's the one I've definitely not heard of. All the other ones I've not really heard of, but this is the first time I've heard this name in this category or in this like video.
Tower, Venba, and Viewfinder. For best,
I'm gonna probably vote for that just because pizza.
VR/AR game, the nominees are Gran Turismo.
Wait, what?
For best VR/AR game, the nominees are Gran Turismo 7, Humanity, Horizon Call of the Mountain, Resident Evil Village VR mode, and Synapse. For content.
Oh. Well, I was wondering if Resident Evil 4's VR stuff would be in this, but I'll probably vote for Resident Evil Village's VR mode.
Resident Evil Village VR mode.
Because you can walk up and have some fun when in VR stuff, yeah.
And Synapse. For Content Creator of the Year, the nominees are Iron Mouse, People Make Games,
wow.
Wackety, Spreen, and Cypher PK.
Creators of the Year, okay.
Content Creator of the Year, the nominees are Iron.
I actually do know of Iron Mouse. She's a very popular VTuber.
People Make
No idea who this is.
Games, Wackety,
I think I've heard the name. I don't know this person.
Spreen,
No idea.
and Cypher PK.
Don't know. I'd probably vote for Iron Mouse.
What's your most anticipated upcoming game? Remember, this has to be a game
Out of all of them, she's like the only one I actually kind of know.
that's officially announced. The nominees are Final Fantasy VII
Most anticipated, okay.
Rebirth, Hades 2, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, Star Wars Outlaws, and Tekken 8.
Okay, so this is a nominee thing for like games that haven't come out that people are looking forward to. Well, all off the bat, I think Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is probably going to win this one. Yes, I do not know who Cypher is.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Hades 2.
Actually, Hades 1 was apparently really good.
Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth.
I'd probably choose... I'm probably going to vote for Hades, just because I do know Hades 1 was really good. Todd played Hades, so that's my only knowledge of Hades.
Star Wars Outlaws.
This one people are definitely looking forward to, especially after the most recent Star Wars games.
And Tekken 8.
Although my friend Jacob was definitely looking forward to this.
Your nominees for...
But I don't care about fighting games, personally.
Best Action Adventure Game are Alan Wake 2,
Okay.
Marvel's Spider-Man
Spider-Man.
2, Resident Evil 4,
Oh my god. Oh.
Star Wars Jedi Survivor,
That's a good one.
and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
Okay. Best action and adventure.
2, Marvel's Spider-Man 2,
If Spider-Man gets Game of the Year, I say right now, Resident Evil 2 gets this. Oh no, Resident Evil 4 gets this one. If Resident Evil 4 gets Game of the Year, Spider-Man gets this. That's how that's how I will decipher it. Best action/adventure game. If Spider-Man wins Game of the Year, Resident Evil 4 gets this. If Resident Evil 4 gets Game of the Year, Spider-Man gets this one.
Resident Evil 4, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the
Although, to be honest, I think that's going to be heavy competition too.
Kingdom. For Best Role-Playing Game, the jury selected Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 16, Lies of P, Sea of Stars, and Starfield. In the P, Baldur's Gate 3,
It's between probably Baldur's Gate 3,
Final Fantasy 16,
Final Fantasy,
Lies of P,
Liza P.
Sea of Stars,
Never heard of it.
and Starfield.
Don't think people cared about that much. It's honestly between those three games, and
Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 16,
I'll probably vote for Liza P. just because it needs a little bit of love. And I actually bought this game. I haven't played it, but I bought this game.
Lies of P,
I know it's a Dark Souls like game, but I want to play it at some point.
Sea of Stars, and Starfield. In the category of Best Fighting Game, the
Okay, category I really don't care about because I don't play fighting games. I don't like fighting games.
nominees are God of Rock,
Okay,
Mortal Kombat 1,
I'd probably vote Mortal Kombat 1 though, just because I used to, when I did play fighting games, that was one of the games I actually did like occasionally.
Nickelodeon's All-Star Brawl
They made a sequel? Didn't the first one crash and burn?
2, Pocket Bravery, and Street Fighter 6.
Oh, it's between Street Fighter 6 winning or Mortal Kombat. There's no debate between any of these other ones. It's literally just those two for best fighting game.
The nominees for Best Action Game are Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon,
Okay.
Dead Island 2,
Oh wow, Dead Island 2 got nominated? Okay, that is a fun game.
Ghost Runner 2, Hi-Fi Rush, and Remnant 2.
I'd probably vote for Dead Island 2.
And Street Fighter 6. The nominees for Best Action Game are Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon, Dead Island 2, Ghost Runner 2, Hi-Fi Rush, and Remnant 2.
Yeah, I'd probably be voting for Dead Island 2 for that category.
Innovation and accessibility celebrates games that are making our industry available and enjoyable to more people. Selected by a special committee of accessibility experts, this year's nominees for innovation and accessibility are Diablo 4, Forza Motorsport, Hi-Fi Rush, Marvel's Spider-Man 2,
Don't care, Spider-Man wins.
Mortal Kombat 1, and Street Fighter 6.
I would just vote for Spider-Man for this one.
Next up, Best Family Game.
Family game.
Nominees are Disney Illusion Island,
Never heard of it.
Party Animals,
It's a ripoff.
Pikmin 4,
Never- Sonic. I'm voting Sonic probably.
Superstars, and Super Mario Bros.
Oh, actually, it's probably between Sonic or Mario. But I'd probably choose Sonic. I am more of a Sonic fan than a Mario fan, to be honest.
Wonder. The Best Sim Strategy nominees are Advanced
Games I definitely don't play.
Wars 1 and 2, Reboot Camp, Cities Skylines 2, Company of Heroes 3, Fire Emblem Engage, and Pikmin 4.
Games I've never touched, but I think Fire Emblem might take the win there, or Pikmin, because I do know those are popular.
This year, these 5 games are nominated for Best Sports Racing. EA Sports FC 24, F1 23, Forza Motorsport, Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbo.
Wait, Hot Wheels made a video game? How? I haven't heard of a Hot Wheels video game in years. Last time I seen a Hot Wheels game was like back in PS2 time.
Turbocharged, and the Crew Motorfest.
I did not know Hot Wheels still attempted to make video games. Okay. Honestly, I'd probably choose Hot Wheels over those other ones because I don't give a fuck about racing.
Now a look at our esports categories, starting with Best Esports Game. The nominees are Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2, League of Legends.
League wins. It's gonna win. As out of everybody, it's probably got the biggest fan base.
PUBG Mobile, and Valorant.
Not even the normal PUBG, it's the mobile version? What the? Yeah, League wins. League's gonna win that one.
Your Best Esport Athlete nominees are Demon 1, Faker, Hydra, Imperial Hal, Ruler, and Zywoo.
I don't know any of these fuckers whatsoever.
For Best Esports Team, our committee nominated these teams: Evil Geniuses, Valorant, Fnatic, Valorant, Game & Gladiators, Dota 2, JD Gaming, League of Legends, and Team Vitality, Counter-Strike. The Best Esports
Don't really care about that one either.
Coach nominees are Potter, Homie, Gumba, Ecstasy, and Zonic. And finally, the nominees for Best Esports Event are 2023 League of Legends World Championship, Blast TV Paris Major 2023, EVO 2023, the International Dota 2 Championships 2023, and Valorant Champions 2023.
So basically what I'm told just now, chat, out of the 30 categories, we have 4 categories that does not matter. Gotcha.
All right, you ready? It's time for our final 2 categories. Best Game Direction, which recognizes extraordinary creative...
So 26 out of 30 we care about in some way that actually matter. The other 4, who gives a fuck?
Vision and innovation in game direction and design. This year's nominees are Alan
Best Game Direction. Okay.
Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
Spider-Man 2. Oh, I didn't have to worry about Resident Evil 4 again.
Okay, finally, on behalf of the jury, I am proud to announce the 6 nominees selected for outstanding creative and technical excellence. The nominees for Game of the Year at the Game Awards are Alan Wake 2.
This was actually a shock to me. I was not expecting Alan Wake to get as much attention as it did. I am still in the middle of playing through the game. I haven't beaten the game, but I have a couple streams of the game. It is a fun game. Don't get me wrong. It is a fun game. I'm just shocked that it gives me very similar vibes to Silent Hill, which I love. I am shocked it got nominated for Game of the Year.
Developed by Remedy Entertainment, Baldur's Gate 3.
Not shocked. I knew this was going to definitely be in there because of everybody who talked about it when it released.
From Larian Studios, Marvel's
Spider-Man!
Spider-Man 2 from Insomniac Games, Resident Evil.
Game of the Year for me. I love Spider-Man 2 though, but I still have to say Resident Evil 4. Although it's like either one, they're just. Ugh.
4 from Capcom, Super Mario Bros. Wonder from Nintendo.
Statement still stands. No one really talked about Mario after its release day. Everyone was talking about Spider-Man.
And The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom from.
Heard it was as good or around the same hypeness as the first one. Not surprised. Legend of Zelda games are pretty good.
Nintendo. And there you have it. Those are your nominees for the Game Awards. A highly competitive year for sure, but who will come out on top? Well, you can help select the winners by voting now at thegameawards.com and on our Discord server.
Which we're about to go do right now, chat. Okay. So, let me switch over to this screen. So, chat, you'll be gone. Just heads up. Boop. There we go. So I went to the, like, I could go to view all. And the starting point is game of the year, but I thought we'd go backwards. Just so that we can vote. From not as important to important kind of stuff. Send the link. If you guys wish, please open this in a second tab. Here's the link if you guys want to vote yourself. There you guys go. There's the, there you go. You just have to sign in, and then you can vote. So, all right. I'm going to start off with, honestly, I think I'm just going to skip these 4. I don't give a fuck about these 4. Do I have to do these? You know, we'll just start from the very beginning. I don't give a fuck. We'll do that. Alright. Any, mini, miny, mo, tech. I don't give a fuck. You. Oh, wait. Close. Wait. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, I can't. Okay. Okay, I guess we'll just start up from the game of the year. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. Okay, game of the year. Game of the year. I don't like to choose between my 2 favorites. Do a poll? No. I'm not doing a poll. Not for every category. Plus, you can only do up to 4 things for a poll on the chat. Let me put on some background music for you guys, though. All right. Yeah, it's Resident Evil 4 or... So, realistically, Spider-Man is one of those games that you can't stop playing. It's so good. Same thing with Resident Evil 4. You just want to get everything done. Resident Evil 4 also has the recent add-on of Separate Ways, the DLC that outdid itself. But I don't doubt the DLC for Spider-Man will be so good, especially if it is Carnage related. Leon or Venom? Pretty much. It is pretty much kind of a debate between Leon or Venom right here. Like, I'm a really big fan of how they did this game, and I'm so happy how this turned out. The thing about it, too, I'm going to say this right now, chat. If Resident Evil 4 does get Game of the Year, this is the first time in gaming history a remake wins Game of the Year. And Resident Evil 4 has won Game of the Year when it first came out back in 2004, 2005. This is tough. Yeah, this is tough. But I gotta do it. I'm going to give Game of the Year for Resident Evil 4, but I have an easy choice here. Thinking about it, I'm doing that. Best game direction, we'll do that. Best narrative, we'll do that. Best art direction. I'll give it to Liza P. I haven't played it, but I know it's good. I'm going to choose that one. Best score and music. I'll vote for Alan Wake and something. There we go. Oh, no. Best audio design, yeah. Love these two. But Dead Space. Voting Dead Space. That's my vote. Dead Space. Not gonna change it. Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Don't know. Okay. This is the fucking lineup of games I have never heard of or know nothing about. I don't know any of these games. And the art style, or the picture they chose, doesn't really give me, like, a space for the Unbound. Chance of... goodbye, Volcano High. I'm gonna just give this one because out of all the artwork, I kind of like this one the most. Gives me very similar vibes to like some other things I've seen. And there's a cat! Wait, is there a cat in anything else? Nope, that wins. It has a cat. Cat equals win. Look at the kitty cat. Look at the kitty cat. Alright, next category. The cat gets my vote. Best ongoing. Just gonna do Cyberpunk. Best community support. I'm probably gonna do Cyberpunk. Or I already voted something for Cyberpunk. I know Baldur's Gate's gonna win. I'm gonna give my vote to Cyberpunk again. I don't care. Any cats? Games I don't know. Any cats? There's a fish. These guys have a sword and a wand. Don't even know what the fuck I'm looking at here. What the fuck is going on here? That's a fat dude. I'll give it to this. It has cool art. Best debut indie game. Once again, these two don't really give me much on their stuff. Pizza Tower. Gonna do that one. Best mobile game. I'm gonna just randomly go around in a circle until I click. I'm looking at chat. I'm not looking. This is what I choose. Titties. Gotcha. Resident Evil. Easy. Let's see. What is the next one? Best action game. We're gonna give some love for Dead Island 2. Action adventure! I've done a lot for Spider-Man. We're doing Resident Evil 4 again. When it came to all the other categories that had Spider-Man without Resident Evil 4 on it, I voted Spider-Man. So, I'm giving this also to Resident Evil 4. I think I gave like 4 different votes for Spider-Man in 4 other categories. So, Resident Evil 4 with the two categories I'm voting for, yeah, I'm okay with that. Best RPG, it's definitely probably gonna be Baldur's Gate, but I'll help Liza P. Just because I do like the Souls-esque kind of games. Best fighting game, I'm gonna choose Mortal Kombat over everything else because I like Mortal Kombat a little bit more. It's gorier, I like it. Although I haven't seen all the death animations and stuff like that for the newest one. I do enjoy checking those ones out. I've actually thought about doing a reaction to all the deaths or the killing techniques or something like that for the most recent one. Yeah. Sonic. Why don't you choose Sonic? Strategy? I think Fire Emblem is probably going to win this, and I think I'd rather Fire Emblem win over Pinkman. Pinkman just seems like a stupid game to me. I'll choose Fire Emblem. Don't really... Oh, wait, Hot Wheels. There we go. I'm voting Hot Wheels just because. It's Hot Wheels. Why not? Multiplayer. I'll do Boulder Gate. Because I do want to try in the future. Only time I'm probably going to vote for it. Oh! This is a tough one. Alright. No. Don't know, but people say it's not as good as they were hoping. But it might still be worth watching later. I'll probably watch it myself. Fuck no. Yes. And yes. It's between these two. And if anything deserves to win, it's definitely this. But this is the runner-up, no matter what. This was a fantastic... Like, I binged watched all... I think there was only 8 episodes. Or something like that. I binge watched the entire series. But I do want to say, Last of Us deserves it. Most anticipated. I'm gonna say Hades 2. Consecrator, I'll just vote Iron Mouse. Because out of all the Consecrators, she's the only one I know of. I don't know the other ones at all. I think she's actually funny. I've seen a lot of her clips and stuff like that. Like, I don't mind. I actually think some of the VTubers are pretty damn funny. She's definitely one of them. And she became, like, one of the most popular VTubers, I think. After her, like, huge-ass, like, month-long memberthon, subathon thing. Like, what, last year or a year or so ago? Best esports game. League of Legends is going to win. I don't think it matters. Plus, I honestly don't care about any of these other games. I'll just vote for Counter-Strike, though. That's at least one I have played. I've played Counter-Strike 2. I have played that. You look like a dick. I don't know if I can trust your face. Out of all of them, I'll just choose this guy. I don't care. They have orange. I vote for orange. Is that orange? I think he's wearing orange. I'm voting for orange. Wait, I didn't think about that. Wait. She's wearing an orange shirt. She has titties. We'll do that. That's probably the worst reason to fucking vote. I don't care. guys go. There's all my votes. Do I even want to share? It's whatever. But there you guys go. There's all the things I voted for. I voted for a ton of things Spider-Man related. And I'm still shooting for Resident Evil 4 for Game of the Year or Spider-Man. I want Resident Evil 4 to win at least one category. That, like, to be 100%. I think Spider-Man is going to definitely have a higher chance of winning multiple categories. But I think the two categories that Resident Evil 4 are in, I approve and I appreciate the fact that they added or made it and got nominated. And I hope Resident Evil 4 wins something. I just want Resident Evil 4 to win something. Anyways. Alright, I'm heading out. Good night, everyone. Night, George, and I'm wrapping up the stream. If you guys want to see my votes and everything, or reasonings, or anything like that from the beginning of the stream, by all means, the stream will be available on the channel at all times, whatever you want to watch it. And I will be checking out this live stream to see who wins what categories. And I will be live on the 7th when it starts. So stay tuned, stay subscribed, look out for more content, and check out more videos on the channel. And of course, guys, do me the biggest favor. If you guys haven't already, let me go to my second channel for a quick second. Let me grab a video. Alright, here we go. If you guys can, go watch this heavily awesome edited video done by one of my most recently added or hired editors. And go check out, because I now have an editor for my second channel, and videos will be edited pretty well for the upcoming future. So stay tuned for more content. Go check out that video. See you guys in the next reaction, live stream, whatever it is. And until then, see you later.